Hey, what's going on everyone? I'm the OPJellicent and we're back here on Pokemon Showdown today. I know it's a Sunday and I usually never upload Pokemon Showdown on Sunday, but there is no WPL battle going up this week and I didn't want to just not upload the entire weekend, so figured I would go ahead and bring this live for you guys today. We're using a triple bunny core right here with Diggersby, Choice Band set right here with 4 attacks, Mega Lopunny, and then Assault Vest Azumarill right here. Almost said Choice Band because I'm used to that set, but this is a great Ash Greninja switch, and it should be a ton of fun to use. The nice 3 bunnies right here, and then we have just quick attack for priority, Ice Punch to catch Lando T, Zygarde, those sorts of mons, and then dual stab right here. Really great at breaking through all the bulky stuff, and then Mega Lopunny helps out against the more offensive matchups against stuff like Ash Greninja and opposing Mega Lopunny, stuff like that. So I figured these two could really work well together. Then I decided to add a Choice Scarf Magnezone right here, and the reason for that is I thought the team as a whole kind of struggled against stuff like Skarmory, Celesteela, Mega Scizor. These really don't have a way to break it. Landorus T doesn't appreciate them at all, so I figured Magnezone could be really helpful in that regard. Then our rocker right here is Stealth Rocks Landorus T. With HP Ice, you could run Defog because I don't believe we actually have hazard control, but we're not particularly weak to hazards unless you find T-Specs annoying. And then the final Pokemon right here is AV Magearna right here. So double Assault Vest mons, 2 great Ash Greninja switch-ins right here, so we're not weak to that mon at all. And I think that can really help us out right now. So that's going to be the team. It'll be down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out alongside me, of course. And I'll be right back with our first game. Alright, we got our first game right here. One thing that I forgot to mention when going over the team is we're pretty weak to offensive grass type stuff like, I guess Cortana and Superior would be the big ones, but Superior we can kind of keep in check with Magearna plus Magnezone, but Cortana is really threatening against this team. Like either Scarf or Timid Cortana is definitely a problem, so you kind of have to outplay, but let's go ahead and focus on this matchup right here. Diggersby is really nice right here, just clicking return through the team. I think I might want to try to catch the Landorus T on switching the first time, but then he also could go Ferrothorn. It's kind of an interesting scenario, but I feel like his best leads are either Landorus T, Pinsir, or Greninja, and I feel like Azumarill really doesn't have a bad lead matchup right here. He could lead Ferrothorn too, I guess, to get up hazards, and that could be pretty bad for me. I do like Azumarill in this matchup right here. We keep Greninja and check with 2 of our mons, which is great. I'm just going to lead off with Mega Lopunny. I mean, Mega Lopunny is so good in this game, and if he leads off with Ferrothorn, I'll have to take Iron Barbs. I have Magnezone to trap that. I'm going to lead Lopunny right here. I think it's a really good bet, and it should be able to break through quite a bit of his team right now. I'm not sure how much we take from Quick Attack. I guess we'll calc that because this guy's taking a while to choose his lead too. Definitely a tough lead matchup right here, but let's go ahead and calc this right now. Lopunny versus Mega Pinsir right now. Quick Attack does a lot of damage, okay. So he does decide to lead off with his Landorus T right now. I'm just going to Mega Evolve and go right here for a Fake Out. He might pivot to Ferrothorn, but I just want to find out whether this is defensive or Scarf. He does go Ferrothorn. I could have called it and went for the high jump kick, but if he stayed in, that would have just not been a good time. So let's see if he's Helmet. He's not. He's just lefties, okay. I'm going to go right here into my Magnezone, as he might Leech Seed me on the switch. He just goes for Protect, though, and we're Magnet Pull, right? Okay, good. So I can just go here for the Hidden Power Fire. I'll be able to 2-hit KO this right now. He can Leech Seed, but he can, he can't 1v1 me because he didn't Leech Seed me on the switch, and he went for Protect instead, which is, I guess, the big thing. I guess he wanted to kind of see if I wanted to choke and go for high jump kick, but now we'll be able to beat this 1v1 unless he gets, double Protects. So he's going to go for the Spike. He knows he has to try to Protect right here. His best play right now is just to spam Protect and hope he gets enough. So he gets that Protect. I mean, that was a guaranteed one. And then right here, let's see if he gets it again. Ideally, he doesn't, because I don't think he might be able to survive after this. Unfortunately, we don't knock him out. And this is really frustrating. Okay, hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully we get the roll right here is the ideal scenario. Okay, so we still knock him out, which is good for us right now. Getting rid of Ferrothorn is really gonna... I guess it didn't really help me out a ton. I mean, yeah, you got the Spike up. It's really not that big of a deal. I have 2 great switch-ins to this Pokemon. What do I feel is more important? I mean, Azu helps out with, Heatran and the Tapu Fini, and Magearna doesn't really do too much for me, so I'm just gonna go Magearna right here. I mean, I guess he does... It's actually Protean Grand. No, it's actually Battle Bond with U-Turn. Okay, so out comes Heatran now, which... I mean, I'm just going to switch out here into Azumarill. He might get a Barox right here, is probably a good bet on his part. Just goes for Lava Plume. Ideally, no burn. Okay, so he could Lava Plume again if he wants. But I'm just going to go right here for the Liquidation. Is this Corkscrew Crash? We might live this because we're AV. Yeah, we eat that up, and this should knock it out. Yeah, we get rid of Heatran right there, which is really good. So the money is doing some work. Unfortunately, Diggersby hasn't been able to come out yet, but... At this point, I really need to keep my Magnezone healthy for Ash Greninja because my Azumarill took a ton of damage. Right here, it's kind of an interesting scenario. Magnezone should be able to take a hit no matter what, so I'm going to go here for Liquidation. Goes right for Frustration, which makes sense, of course, as I kind of have to make a pretty big decision right here. I could go Magnezone and just click Flash Cannon or Thunderbolt is a good play, I think. But then if I take the Spike, I could put myself in a bad position against Mega Pinsir later in the game. Yeah, I don't really like the positioning that we've put ourselves in. I mean, it's pretty good, actually. Like, I don't know if Diggersby can take the hit, though. What do I feel is the best decision? I don't want to go Lopunny. I don't think it'll kill. Let's go Magnezone right here. I'll take the Spike this time, and we still should be out of Quick Attack range after the next one. So I'm just going to go right here for the Flash Cannon, as he does go into Landers. We'll see if we 2-hit KO. It is a 2-hit KO. Do we see an item? We don't see an item. I'm switching out into my own Landers right here. I don't want to sack off my Magnezone. Yeah, as he's going to try to go for Earthquake. I'm assuming that was Choice Scarf. As what I can do right here is just go for HP Ice on the incoming Feeny. I almost U-turned right there. Kind of unfortunate. Do I need this? I kind of still do. I'm going to U-turn here. He's actually faster. He could burn me because of the fact that I'm Flying type, but he doesn't, thankfully. As finally I get to get in my Diggersby right here. I'm pretty sure we take a Scald no matter what, and I can just go ahead and finally hit him up with the return, which is kind of what I've been waiting to do the entire live. He does outspeed. Please don't burn me. He doesn't burn me either time, which is super fortunate for me, as he will be able to knock me out with another one of these. Going Magnezone would be a choke against Greninja. Do I see any use of this? Not really. Let's let him knock me out, and then what I'll do is bring in my Lopunny right here. And I'll just go ahead and knock him out right now with the return. Because we already know it's a Scarf Lando. That could be a problem, actually, late game. And actually, no, because I kept my own Landers alive, which is not even that big of a deal. So do I feel the need to preserve Lopunny? I kind of do. What am I switching in here, though? Because I don't want to lose to Scarf Lando and go Landers. If I sack Magnezone, then I lose to Gren. If I stay in, then what am I bringing in after is the question. I think my play is stay in. Put him in range of my Flash Cannon, and I think that's the best decision right now. So he's able to knock me out. And Magnezone should take a Quick Attack, right? Magnezone. Yeah, we do take Quick Attack. So what I can do is bring this out right now. And what I can do right here is just go ahead and click. It might come down to some doubles right here. I'm going to go for Flash Cannon, as we're able to go ahead and knock that Mon out, which is very good. He's able to go out into Greninja. I have to go out into Magnezone right here. As he goes for the Hydro Pump, it does a ton of damage. So what I can do here is go for Flare Cannon, and as long as I hit these Flare Cannons, I think I'm fine. So we hit that one, and then I don't think Greninja can knock me out with anything. So as long as we hit this Flare Cannon right here, we should win the game. As, yeah, I'm just going to go for Flare Cannon right here. Ideally, we see these 4 bars pop up at the bottom once the turn goes off, as we do. So we live that Hydro Pump with ease, and Flare Cannon's going to be able to knock him out. We're able to pick up the win right there, which is definitely very nice. I'll drop a GG, and I'll be right back with another game. Alright, we got another game right here. We're facing some sort of like a Alolan Ninetales Aurora Veil with like a regular Swampert on it. But Diggersby is a giant threat here if we can predict properly. I gotta be careful about this Volcarona. Azumarill can handle it though. Yeah, Azumarill's really good against Volcarona. I'm gonna go ahead and lead off here. I feel like he'll lead either Swampert or Alolan Ninetales. And Mega Lopunny should be able to do some work against both of those. Like, I can just click Fake Out against this. I'm not sure if we Oko Deontay with High Jump Kick, so if he leads off with that, I may be forced out. As unfortunate as that would be. Because if I don't want to take a Moonblast, because Mega Lopunny's a big threat to this team too. Just, it clicks Return and High Jump Kick against everything. I also have to scout for Protect on the Ferrothorn. People are really thinking about their leads today. I mean, I don't understand. Like, I'm just having kind of a bit of trouble with my leads too, because I would love to lead off with my Magnezone, but then if you lead Swampert, it's going to be bad. But Magnezone does well against Alolan Ninetales and the Mega Deontay. I don't even have very good Swampert switch-ins, but I guess what I can calc right now, while he's choosing his lead, is the Lopunny versus Deontay matchup. How much damage do I need on that against Mega Deontay? High Jump Kick's actually a roll to kill, but that's against a minus defense, which he might have if he has Diamond Storm. Okay, this guy's taking a while, so I'll just be right back once he chooses. Okay, so we ended up deciding to lead off here with the Swampert, which is pretty good for me. I'm glad I didn't lead off with the Magnezone. I'll just go ahead and Fake Out right here, see if he's lefty, what exactly is going on. I don't want to get Scald burnt on this at all, so I'm actually going to switch out here. And how useful is Landers? Landers is good against Staraptor, I guess, But rocks are so good right here, so if he wants to get up his own rocks, I'm going to do the same, and I don't even care if he Scald Burns me or whatever, because his Deontay is not Mega Evolved yet. Okay, yeah, so we take a bit, and we don't get burned, which is kind of fortunate. I'll just go right here for the Earthquake now. I really don't need Landorus in particular, as he doesn't burn me again, which is just very fortunate. I'll go here for the Earthquake now. I could HP Ice, I guess, maybe, or U-turn. Let's go for Earthquake, though. He does go Staraptor. I was going to HP Ice, trying to call that switch, but it's fine. Like, the damage doesn't even make a difference, because this is going to be Choice Scarf, right? So he's going to knock me out with, what, Brave Bird here? Oh, it's actually Defog. Is it Scarf Defog? Because if it is, then I can just spam rocks here, and you can't do anything about it. Ideally, Scarf Defog, so that way we get to keep rocks up. No, he's not Scarfed. Okay, so I should have spammed rocks right there. Defog didn't really cross my mind. I'm not going to lie, but the good thing right here is, I mean, how healthy is Swampert now? We did hit it with an attack. I can bring out whatever I want here. Mega Lopunny is the biggest threat, so I'm just going to go ahead and bring that out right now. And High Jump Kick is very free, but there's no point in risking missing on such a big threat, so I'm just going to go here for the Ice Punch. I should have High Jump Kicked. Dang, okay, I'm going to High Jump Kick now. Should have High Jump Kicked, man. I don't want to risk missing. I really didn't think he would make the Ferrothorn play. He does have Protect, too. I said I should Scout for it at the beginning, but this hole really sucks now. I'm going to go Magnezone. I should have just done this earlier. Because getting rid of Ferrothorn is just going to free up my Mega Lopunny. It kind of just wins, actually. So it goes back to this. I'm just going to go right here for the Flash Cannon, as he switches to Swampert. Okay. I'm going to go out here into my Diggersby. On the Stealth Rocks that go up. I mean, Stealth Rocks are not even a very big factor anymore. Now I could go ahead and just click my Earthquake right here, actually. And I'll be able to knock out Swampert, yeah. So that thing's gone. Let's see what he brings out now. Maybe, perhaps the Alolan Ninetales. I'm still going for a game with Mega Lopunny. It just sucks that's how the whole scenario worked out. Okay, Diggersby is still super good with quick attack pressure. Magearna's not as good anymore. Actually, Magearna wasn't really never good. He goes for the Roost, which is, I mean, he was going to get that off no matter what. I can just go ahead and click Hidden Power Fire right here. Just try to catch this Ferrothorn right now. As we do get that right, we're able to do a very good amount of damage to Ferrothorn. So what I'll do here is just go for this again right now. Because if he goes out into Volcarona, I go hard with Azumarill and just knock it out. If he does go Volcarona, Azumarill can easily take this thing on. Unless he's Grassy MZ, which I don't think is a set. We'll be able to knock this out. Shattered Psyche. Yeah, we eat that up. This will knock it out. Cool. So I've been kind of playing this game sloppy. I mean, he gets the burn, which is actually pretty bad. That Aqua Jet pressure could have been really clutch. So what's his win con now? Because, like, it's looking more and more like a Scarf Magnezone win. Gonna go right here for the Liquidation. He'll probably just get up Aurora Veil, yeah. Get a bit of damage off. There was no point in me knocking this thing off, because, yeah, there was no point. I mean, the fact that he gave me damage on the Ferrothorn, that was so big, because all I need to do is get rid of that, and then, oh, he's giving me more damage on it. What? Okay, I'm very confused. But actually, I kind of win the game now, because all I need to do is go into Magnezone here. Click Hidden Power Fire until I knock him out, and then I bring this back in and click Flash Cannon for the game. Because at 53%, and we know it's not Scarf Staraptor, that thing should go down. He tries to Leech Seed and misses, unfortunately. It kind of sucks for him, but... yeah, that kind of sucks, but I would have been able to knock him out anyway, and at this point, the game should be over unless he's Rock Polish on this. But even if he is, Deontay will beat this. He goes for Calm Mind. Yeah, so it is set up Mega Deontay plus the Alolan Ninetales. That actually does a good amount, but the problem with this strategy right here is Magnezone still outspeeds this thing after this. So now what I can do here is just bring out my Mega Lopunny. I guess the one way I'll lose is if I miss the high jump kick right here. And he goes for a Rock Polish. Okay, so this will go down. And this is the one thing that I was actually scared about, living my attack from Magnezone. So all I gotta do here is just click Ice Punch. And then Scarf Magnezone wins now. So very interesting game right here. I could have played it better, I'll admit. But yeah, even though I'm actually just gonna return right here because I don't want to. We get a crit, which wouldn't have mattered. Obviously, Magnezone wins, but like I just wanted to put it in range of Flash Cannon if he got up Aurora Veil, I mean, I probably went it down anyway, but click return right here. Did we crit again? No, okay, Hail knocked him out, right. So we're able to go ahead and win that game right there. Kind of got a little bit scary at the end, especially when Mega Lopunny took a ton of damage for no reason right there, but we're able to pick up the win, and I'll be right back with another game. Okay, got another game right here. This team's pretty threatening to me. Like, the Lele Zam is definitely a big problem, but Return Diggersby is so good against him right here, and if I can weaken the Magnezone with Magnezone, actually, I mean, I don't really need to do that here. My win con is Mega Lopunny and trying to not lose to Zam. Our Azumarill here is really good too, now that I mention it. Yeah, it does really well. So what I'm going to do here is lead off with... He's going to lead off with Tapu Lele, if I had to guess. I'm going to lead here with Magnezone, as he does lead off with Tapu Lele. So he's going to switch out into something. Not quite sure what, but I'm going to go here for the Scarf Flash Cannon, and we get a crit. That probably mattered. Lele has a good Spit F, but I don't know why he stayed in the first place. But he's just going to go Zygarde now. This thing's not going to be able to beat my defensive Landorus with HP Ice. Unless he crits me too, but I guess it kind of deserves it, but at the same time, him staying with the Lele was definitely a questionable decision. I'm going to try to get up rocks here, as this is clearly Banded Zygarde, I think. So I guess what I can do here is bring out my Azumarill, or I bring out my Lopunny right here. I can't Fake Out, but what I can do is Mega Evolve and just click Ice Punch right here. It's just going to go immediately to Landorus, so let's see if this is like defensive or Scarf. We do a ton. Could be Scarf then. Scarf EQ is a problem, actually. It will live a hit, though, and it's not Scarf, so I'm able to go ahead and knock that Pokemon out. And very quick-paced game right here so far. He goes Mega Zam right now. I pretty much can go Magnezone now. Like, Magnezone, I mean, actually, Magnezone could be... His Magnezone could be a problem if my Magnezone gets too weak. But now what I get to do is just go ahead and click Flare Cannon here, as he's actually Vest Magnezone too, so that's honestly better for me. As what I'll do here is ideally get a slow volt out, but we get a fast one. Mag is still good. I'm gonna go Azu. So he goes for a volt of his own. I'm not sure if the Zygarde knocks me out with Banded Arrows. I mean, I am max HP. Azumarill, UU Choice Band. Let's put max HP in here. Against the Zygarde. Yeah, we live 1,000 arrows from Zygarde. He goes Gren, which I can just play off. It has to be Gunk Shot. Which it is Gunk Shot, okay, so this will knock me out. But we know it's Protean, which is like the main thing right here. Because now what I get to do is bring out Mega Lopunny again. Just click return. And he needs to crit me again, but this thing will go down to return plus high jump kick. I'm almost positive. It actually lived barely. As he knocks me out. Okay, so what's my new win con? That was a big threat to his team. That was kind of foolish on my part. But I think we should still be fine. I mean, I guess Zygarde's a problem, I guess. I need to keep Diggersby healthy for that. Let's go here into Magnezone and just hit him up with a Flash Cannon is probably the play. Knock that Pokemon out, which is cool. I think this is still winnable, but just the fact that my high jump kick didn't kill could be a choke. I really expected it to. He goes out into this, which... So we trapped each other in right here. No, he trapped me in. He can switch out. He misses a Focus Blast, which is unfortunate. I don't know if that killed or not, but we're able to live. So yeah, he would have OHKO'd me, so this guy's not getting very lucky right here. Just between a lot of things, actually. Let's go here into Magnezone. And just try to go right here for the... What am I clicking right here? Iron Head. Goes for Hidden Power. We get a Soul Heart boost, but Zygarde's about to come out. Yeah, I think we lost this because of that Mega Lopunny choke. Dang, that's really unfortunate, actually. So that'll knock me out. I gotta lock into Ice Punch, and my hope is that I live something from Greninja. So we'll be able to knock this out, and yeah, Greninja's gonna beat me. So I guess we'll just save the time, go ahead and forfeit right here. Kind of really sucks that high jump kick didn't kill. Was that a roll, or was I just being foolish? Really should have calced that beforehand. Magnezone. Assault Vest. So we even got a higher roll. We got the 61 roll, I think, and the max roll was 63, so we wouldn't have killed anyway, so I really should have calced that, and I think had we kept Mega Lopunny alive, we would have won this game, but unfortunately I kind of just misplayed with that thing, and it is what it is. I'll be right back with another game. Okay, we got another game right here. The bunnies, the normal type bunnies, Diggersby and Lopunny, are really big threats against him if we can trap the Mega Scissor right here with Magnezone, which could be very good for me right here. Azumarill is not that great. I'm kind of just clicking knockoff because I'm expecting Toxapex to come in. Now, what I think I want to do right here is lead off with my... I mean, Lopunny is fine. I'll just invite in Scissor, but inviting in Scissor is what I want to do, so... He leads off with Clef, probably just to get up rocks. I'm just going to Mega Evolve and Fake Out. And see how he wants to respond to this right now. This bulk is going to be annoying. Like, I need to predict correctly with Diggersby every time if I want to try to break through this team, because I have to Earthquake the Scissor. I have to return these 4, and then I have to Earthquake Tran, so... And I could Ice Punch the Landers too, so... He's going to go right here for the... Well, I'm going to Fake Out. And get a bit of damage off. I'm assuming he's going to go for... What would he click right here? I'm assuming he's going to go for Rocks, but I don't think Return's going to 2-hit KO anyway. I'm going to get in Diggersby and start trying to make these calls. Because he does go for Rocks right there, yeah. So what I'm going to do right here is go for the... You see, I have to get this prediction correct. Do I go for Return and expect him to stay in? I feel like my plays are Return or Earthquake. But I feel like I'm going to Ice Punch predicting the... I'm going to Earthquake expecting Scissor. I should have Ice Punched. Yeah, I need to get these predictions correct if I want to win this game. Because had I Ice Punched right there and we OHKO the Landers, that would have been a good time. Goes for U-turn, so we do get some Rocky Helmet chip, but this Kyurem is about to come in, and it's not going to be a fun time right now. So what I got to do here is go out into my Magnezone right here. I'm assuming he'll just drop the Z move. No, just goes right for that, okay. So I'll go right here for the Volt Switch, expecting Heatran to come in. Goes Toxapex, actually. Okay, so once again, gotta get this right. I have to get this right. Earthquake's so good against his entire team. I'm clicking Ice Punch. Okay, so we do get that right. So he has no more Earthquake switch-ins, which is good. Okay, so we finally get the prediction on Landers right, so... At this point, Earthquake is so spammable versus him, so that's kind of what I'm going to be trying to go for. I have to go back to Magnezone every time against this. He might double to Tran. Actually, just goes for Fusion Bolt, okay. As he won't be able to knock me out, and he knows it, so I'll just go right here for the Volt Switch. That shouldn't kill. Oh, it does, okay. Azumarill probably doesn't live Fusion Bolt. He's gonna have Earth Power for my Magnezone. I'm gonna go here to Lopunny then. And I'm just gonna go ahead and double to Magnezone, expecting Scissor to come in. Yeah, so we do catch the Scissor. It could be faster with U-turn. But actually, we're Scarf, so we know we're gonna be faster, as we do a ton of damage. Just goes for U-turn. Yeah, gets a crit, which probably won't end up mattering. Right, back to Kyurem, okay. Kind of bad. I mean, I could just... I mean, I'm sacking something, then going Lopunny, of course. Lopunny's, like, so good against him at this point in the game. Or Azu. Does Azu live a Fusion Bolt from Max Attack? Max Attack Kyurem Black right here. With this Z move right here, so it actually could knock me out. Magnezone's too good right here. Landers isn't that good anymore. Actually, Landers is just clicking Earthquake is pretty good. Never mind. This is a tough decision. I think I'm going to sack off my Azu. It doesn't do anything anymore. Let's go Azu right here. As he goes right for the Earth Power. And let's just click Flare Off right here on the Fusion Bolt. And then now what I get to do right here is go out into my Mega Lopunny. I'm just going to go for a Return, I think. Or High Jump Kick. This is probably fine. Sacks off Scissor, but knowing that thing's not going to be able to come back at any point in this game. I get to go Magnezone here, or I get to go Landers. Or just Diggersby again. It's fine. I got a note if I'll check that out after this game. Goes right for a Wish. So I'm just going to Earthquake here. Do a ton of damage. He gets a special attack drop. I'm going to Earthquake again. As it looks like he'll be able to knock this out. He should have passed it to Kyurem if I had to be honest. That's what he should have done. Just passed it to Kyurem right there because now I don't think Clefable can come in on 2 returns for Mega Lopunny anymore. So something's taking a huge hit right here. And I think he has to go hard Kyurem Black. How much did Moonblast do? Moonblast did 45, so I can't come in on Moonblast anymore. So he sacks off Tran. Is this Air Balloon? No, okay. Is it Shuko? No, okay. Kinda got scary right there. Out comes Kyurem every time. I just gotta sack and then go into something else. I'm gonna sack off Landers here. Then just bring in Mega Lopunny. How healthy is this? Toxapex, it's at 79. Gonna go for the return, expecting Toxapex right here. We still don't do a ton of damage. Well, we still don't do enough damage is what I should be saying. Gonna go Magnezone on the incoming Scald. That's totally cool. T-Bolt is always my play. Goes right back to Kyurem. Okay. How healthy is this Toxapex? Okay, so I gotta keep this. I feel like my play is hard Mega Lopunny. Because I should take any hit, I think. Dang, this really sucks, this endgame right here. Okay, all I need to do is kill the Kyurem, and he knows that. Let's go here for T-Bolt. Then bring in Mega Lopunny. He knows all I have to do is kill this. I'm gonna make the doubles. Go into Diggersby on the incoming Toxapex. Or Clefable, okay. And now what I get to do is click return, pick up a kill. He gets to go back to Kyurem, of course. I gotta go back to Mega Lopunny. As we are able to live. It comes out to this 50-50. Do I stay in or do I switch out? Okay, so we do get that right. I get to click EQ right here. And it looks like because we made those doubles at the end right there, we're going to be able to win the game right now. Because he knocks me out. Then, do we die to rocks? No, okay, good, we live. Do I have to hide jump kick? Lopunny? I do have to hide jump kick. He just forfeits. I don't know why he didn't go off my hide jump kick miss, but really close, intense game right there. Really enjoyed that one, and I'll be right back with another one right now. Okay, I got another game right here, going to be up against a pretty offensive team. I think the last game was a perfect example of what I said at the beginning, where Mega Lopunny is great against all the offensive stuff, in that case Kyurem Black, and then Diggersby just broke through all the fat stuff, like Toxapex, Clefable, defensive lander, it's T, Heatran on that team. So that was pretty cool showing of the team, in my opinion. But let's go ahead and Mega Lopunny is a giant threat right here. I'm just going to lead off with it, actually, because it's my best lead against Aurora Veil. If he leads Mega Mawile, I mean, I can just go Landorus, I guess? Let's lead Landorus, because I feel like he'll lead Drill. Oh, he does lead Ninetales, okay. So I should have gone with my initial instinct right there. I could just try to get up rocks. He's going to attack, I think. Just could have tried to get up rocks right there. I'm going to double back to my Landorus. He just goes right to Volcarona, okay. I'm going to Earthquake? Question mark? Fiery Dance. Does do quite a bit of damage. I do want to preserve this Mon. I'm making myself pretty weak to Zygarde right now, which I do have to be careful about. Goes for Fiery Dance. Thankfully, no boost again right there. I'm going to go for Liquidation here. And, actually, Liquidation's a huge threat against this team, now that I look at it. Like, it has to be defensive Tangrowth, right? Okay, so he goes right back to Ninetales. Which takes an alright amount. He's going to go for Freeze Dry here. So I go back to Magearna every time. On the incoming Freeze Dry. I really need these rocks up, so I'm going to go out into my Landorus T. As he does go right for the Drill play. Gonna Earthquake first. Or I just get up rocks probably. No, I'm gonna get up rocks here. Because if he tries to spam Rapid Spin or whatever, like I know I'll live a hit is basically the big thing. So I just spam rocks right here. Because he's gonna try to spin until I die. Okay, so he's gonna go down this next turn. Okay, good. So if he tries to Rapid, he will, right? Yeah. So he goes for Rapid Spin here, goes down to Helmet, and then my rocks stay. So that's pretty good. Let's see what he wants to bring out next, because those rocks are really going to help me out. Brings out this thing. I mean, I died to Entry Hazards, and I have no hazard control of my own. So my play is stay in. Go for the Earthquake. So what's he trying to set up with? Zygarde, I think, is what he's trying to go for right now. So let's go here into my... I mean, Diggersby is probably fine. I gotta go Azu. And Aqua Jet's not going to kill, I don't think, but... No, Aqua Jet should kill, and then basically Zygarde can't set up on that, which is very good for me. And he has no hazard control left either, so I don't know why he's considering keeping this in right now. If this is Coil Zygarde that's about to come in, I could lose. It goes Mawile though, okay. So it's probably SD. It's probably an SD set if I had to guess. Let's just stay in and go for Liquidation. Knocks me out with Thunder Punch. He does have a lot of speed on that. Okay, so let's go here into Diggersby now. Let me hit him up with a nice... Just go for the Earthquake. It's probably a good play. I mean, I know he has the Aurora Veil up. If he goes Tangrowth, it'll be unfortunate. Yeah, going Tangrowth could definitely be a little bit of a problem. He does stay in, though. We're able to knock that Pokemon out. I think we're going to lose to Zygarde. Speaking of, I think this wins. I could just stay in. Yeah, we're not doing terrible damage, but it is this set. Okay, yeah, we lose. My play here is to switch out. Go for Fake Out, and then hope I outspeed the following turn. He goes for Dragon Dance. Yeah, this is over. Would it have been over had I stayed in right there? I don't know. Let's go here for Fake Out. Do a bit. And then what I gotta do right here is go for Return. He's just setting up all over. Okay, ideally he chokes and tries to set up again, and I knock him out. So he's not gonna choke, and pretty sure everything else just goes down. These two definitely do. Maybe a crit quick attack could knock him out. Let's see how much we do right here. Actually, a crit quick attack might have done it, but yeah, Zygarde's able to come through. I played my Landorus badly at the beginning. I shouldn't have let that take so much damage, knowing that this thing was a threat, but I'll go ahead and forfeit right here. Zygarde doing Zygarde things, unfortunately, and yeah, I'll be right back with the one final game. Okay, we got our last game right here. Our rocks are very good in this match, but I think he sees that too, and he's probably going to lead off with Mega Medicham, so I'm going to lead off here with my Lopunny right here. Because Fake Out into Return should be able to just knock that thing out, of course, and yeah, rocks against... If he gets up rocks, it's not the biggest deal, but if I get up rocks, it's really good. Now, the reason I want to do this is because Mega Medicham gets a kill every time it comes in and attacks, so I gotta keep that in mind right now. So he leads off with D-Knight, which is kind of interesting. I'm gonna go for the Fake Out here, see if he wants to allow me to break his multi-skill right away. Ideally, he's not gonna go Volcarona and burn me. That would be like pretty bad if he does. Because Lopunny is a huge threat here, but I need to try to break this multi-skill if he wants to let me do that right now. But Fake Out into Ice Punch should be able to knock this thing out. The only way he could potentially knock me out is with like Yache Berry and then some sort of flying type attack, but I'm pretty sure Dragonite only gets Fly. I guess it probably gets Aerial Ace too, but yeah, let's forget things that he's not going to have and try to focus right here. Fake Out plus Ice Punch will knock this out. If I go for Fake Out and he lets me break the multi-scale, I'm going to switch out expecting Volcarona. Do I expect Volcarona right here? No, I'm going to Ice Punch. If he goes Volcarona, I just hope I don't get burnt, but I can't switch out expecting Volcarona. Because he does get the burn. Okay, so yeah, I should have doubled. That's really going to set me back right now. This is a huge threat. Yeah, had he not Flame Body me right there, we would have been fine too, but like, you can't really, like... I mean, I knew he was going to do it, but you can't really, like, go based off of that, I guess is the best way I could put it. Let's go here for the Liquidation, or I could just go for Play Rough. If he stays in and he burns me again, that's going to suck. I'm just looking Liquidation, man. Okay, so I canceled at the last minute, unfortunately, and got that wrong. It's alright, though. Let's just go here for the... Okay, I don't want to lose to Volcarona, so let's switch out. I think I just want to get my rocks up, to be honest. Magnezone is good here. Actually, now that I look at it, Diggersby is so good here. I don't know why I'm so scared. So I mean, it sucks that my Mega Lopunny got burnt, but Diggersby is amazing. Okay, so this is an interesting scenario because we trapped each other in. So I guess we're both looking HP Fire. Okay, he can do that, I guess. But just in case he wanted to stay in and go for the HP Fire War, I didn't want to risk it myself. Okay, he's going to U-turn here. I know he's going to, but Landorus gets chip damage, and if he goes for anything else, it gives me an opportunity to get my rocks up, so I think Landorus is a fine play right here. Doubles to Dragonite, okay. So the thing is, I know I can live a hit from Dragonite, so I'm going to get up rocks and then hit in Power Ice right here. Or do I switch out expecting the Z move? I'm going to do that. But if he sets up again, that's bad, so I'm just going to hit in Power Ice right here. He does try to set up again, okay, good. We get a crit too, which is definitely nice. Kind of makes up for the Flame Body because Mega Lopunny would have been able to knock this out with Fake Out if he didn't burn me. Let's go here for the... He's going to Z-move here, I know that. Landorus is still good. So we burned the Z-move right there. Now he's going to go for what? Earthquake? How useful is Landorus? I mean, it's still good against Medicham. It's actually still really good. This Mon doesn't do anything. I mean, actually, it could do stuff. Let's go Landorus on the Earthquake. Then I guess just click U-turn here. And he's gonna click fly. Okay, I'm just gonna let him knock me out. Sucks that we took so much damage, but it's fine. We're still at an okay amount of health right here. I think we can still win this game despite the fact that my Mega Lopunny got burnt. Because that was his primary win condition, and he just kind of threw it out right there kind of early. He should have played to weaken my Landorus first, maybe get some more damage off on my Azumarill. Because chances are Azumarill lives a hit without the Z move. But let's see what he wants to do right here before I get too ahead, because this game's not over at all. Mega Medichamp's still a giant problem. This game would be over if my Mega Lopunny wasn't burnt, but it is what it is, of course. I'm just going to go right here for the... This thing's a problem. Dang it. Knocks me out, okay. I'm going to go here into my Mega Lopunny. Go right for the Fake Out. Maybe Fake Out into Return can knock this out anyway. That would be pretty cool. But I don't think so, because this burn really sucks. I should have switched out into a Azumarill. Like, I literally knew he was going to go Volcarona on the Ice Punch. Ice Punch was so obvious. But let's get ahead of that and try to win this endgame right here. I mean, it's kind of endgame, even though we still have 5 Pokemon each, because so many Pokemon just get a kill every time they come in at that point in the game. So he knows that his Mega Medicham right here is a giant threat to my team. So he's just debating whether he wants to switch it out or keep it in to get one more kill. How much does Fake Out into Return doing if I'm burnt? Medicham. Okay, it's Power Punch Encore is the default set in here. Fake Out, let's see. Burnt. Fake Out into Return is not going to kill him. He's really thinking here. Does he want to switch out? How healthy is the Tapu Fini? I mean, if he's switching out, Tapu Fini is a switch. Or Landorus. I feel like I'm just going to return. But then, I'm going to Fake Out. I mean, Return's going to put him in range of all my priority anyway, and Fake Out into Return's not killing, so I'm clicking Return right here. He may also just sack off his Volcarona to... Well, actually, Volcarona lives rocks. I was under the impression that it died to rocks this entire time. Is this guy just going to let the timer go all the way down? Or is he just really torn up about this play right here? Because I'm pretty torn about it too. I want to Fake Out into Return, but... Like, Return will put him in range of Scarf Magnezone, Aqua Jet, Quick Attack. Anyway, so I don't really see the need to do anything else like that. Right, Return? 37 to 44? Yeah, he might be able to live Aqua Jet, I guess, but Quick Attack is definitely going to pick him off. Come on, don't time out. This is a good game. It'd be kind of unfortunate to end on a timeout right now. Okay, so he switches out. We do get it right. We go for the Return. As we don't do any damage at all right there. He's going to go for what? Scald, I guess. I'm just going to go Azu because he's going to go for Moonblast. Okay, that's fine. As this gives me a free play rough right here. It's very good. I could Liquidate. I feel like I should Liquidate because he's not going to give me a ton of damage on this for no reason, I don't think. He should switch out into one of these 4. And then Liquidation will do a huge amount to them because of Huge Power Max Attack, of course. And even if he stays in, like, what's he going to do to me? Moonblast for another 20, and then I get Liquidation damage off? He actually defogs. Okay, so I should have Play Roughed. But now he's in range of Play Rough. I'm just going to Play Rough. I mean, yeah, Liquidation's not going to kill. He does go Magnezone. Dang, he really did that. If I Liquidated again, I would have been able to probably 2-hit KO this. I really can't switch out, because every time I switch out, the Medicham's getting a kill. You know what, though? I think we might be able to bait the guy. And what I mean by that is, I go out into Magnezone right here. I actually knocked him out with a Volt Switch. I was expecting to live that. He goes Medicham. And then he tries to attack me with High Jump Kick, instead of faking out, and then I knock him out with T-Bolt. But that didn't really work out the way I wanted it to. I go all back to Lopunny always. Yeah, this just really got bad pretty fast. Let's go for a Return. He has Fake Out of his own. Why didn't I Fake Out? I guess maybe he doesn't expect me to have it because of earlier events. Had I Faked Out right there, then Return would have put him in range of Aqua Jet. Okay, so we'll be able to 2-hit KO Finny, I think. Actually, I don't think so. Yeah, Finny is living. I have to switch. I have to keep this in. Switch this out, I mean. So back to Azu on Moonblast as usual. I'm gonna go right here for the liquidation. Okay. I'm gonna click liquidation again. So, okay, so we still survive, which is good. Medicham's about to come back out. What's the percentage on Flame Body? I'm just kind of curious, like, I know we're past that, but I'm just kind of curious. Flame Body is 30%, okay, so it's like Scald Burn. You can't really complain about that sort of thing. Go with Diggersby on that. I feel like I have to hope he thinks Scarf right here is the play. Because if I'm Scarf Diggersby, he, like, pretty much loses. I'm gonna hope he thinks I'm Scarf. Oh, I'm just gonna quick attack, actually. Dang, I think this is a big 50-50 too. Does he switch out expecting my Scarf? Magnezone, Landers, Volcarona. Quick attack's gonna do a ton here regardless, but if he goes Magnezone, that's pretty bad for me. I'm gonna return expecting him to switch out. Okay, so we do get that right, sweet. So this should go down. Never mind, I ate it up, but since he has Helmet, I'll outspeed right here, and I'll be able to return him again. So now he knows I'm Choice Band, which could be bad in the late game, I guess. And actually, the moment Volcarona gets a Quiver Dance up, I lose anyway. Because of the Defog. But actually, no, I have Aqua Jet, never mind. Goes for the return. We saw this was probably Scarf. Actually, it should be Specs, right? Because there's no way he knocked out my Magnezone unless he was not Specs. Oh, never mind. Scarf Volt Switch would have killed anyway. So yeah, he's probably Scarf. He's gonna go for Flash Cannon here. I'm gonna go Magearna. So he doubles to Landorus T. That's probably the worst thing that could have happened. Dang, I should have just stayed in. So I guess his plan was to get Intimidate, then go Volcarona. Is I guess what he was trying to do. But he gets a kill here. Well, actually, he might not kill me, but... yeah, so we do live that. And I guess he goes Volcarona here. I still do have multiple priority attacks in the back, which could end up mattering late game. I don't think we're out of this game yet. I mean, it's a really great last game, but... I don't think we've lost yet, because... the Magnezone is so weak. We still have plenty of priority to threaten this Volcarona right now. I mean, Medichamp's the big threat, but Quick Attack plus, like, Fake Out, Return, Mega Lopunnite might be enough. So out comes Volcarona. Let's see if he opts to knock me out or just go for the other thing. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference. If anything, he should go for the attack, not Quiver Dance. Okay, so now he does Aqua Jet. And hopefully he doesn't burn me again. It's going to come down to, I think, whether he burns me here. He could switch out again, I guess. Go Medicham, live the Aqua Jet, and then go for the Fake Out. I don't know, I feel like he's just going to stay in. But I'm Aqua Jetting, I'm not going to play around with this, because damage on Medicham is good for me in the late game right now anyway. And actually, once Mega Medicham takes enough damage, I kind of win with Aqua Jet. Barring Fake Out, of course, but Volcarona goes down, right? Volcarona, UU Choice Band, without the Choice Band. Against Volcarona. Did I say? I mean, I meant to Zoomer earlier. Yeah, Aqua Jet's gonna kill this. He sacks off that to go Medicham, okay. So I know what my play is here. It's just to sack Magearna. What did he click? Fake Out? Okay. He's gonna attack me here. Or actually, I guess my play is Volt Switch in case he switches out for no reason. Goes for Ice Punch. Now what I do is I go Diggersby. I go for the Quick Attack to put him in range of things. Yeah, we do a ton. Then what I do is I go Lopunny right here. I go right for the Fake Out. Dang, this game. I mean, I misplayed my Lopunny at the beginning. I mean, even though, like, I knew he was going to go, and there was no reason to let Lopunny have that happen. Okay, 36. I feel like I have to hope return kills. 16? I feel like return should kill this. I have to hope return kills. Okay, so we do knock that out. Cool. And actually, my best play is he's just going to go ahead and forfeit. So we do somehow end up winning that game, despite the fact that I let my main Mega Lopunnite get burnt so early. But yeah, I'll take that, and that's going to be the live. Kind of a long last game right there, which is kind of fitting. It kind of makes for a very nice last game right there, because it was very fun. But yeah, Diggersby definitely did a ton of work this live. Did hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, the team will be down below in the description in case you guys do want to try it out. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Later.